Welcome to the channel of Life Choices. Today I wanted to share an article that we have that is court upholding ruling here with some trucking information. So let's move forward. We have the article from Freight Waves. It is court upholds ruling that Walmart paid California drivers $54.6 million for layover time. A federal appeals court panel has upheld a lower court ruling that Walmart Stores Inc. NYC and WMT must abide by a $54.6 million jury award compensation a group of California-based drivers for 10-hour end-of-shift layovers, rest breaks, and inspections. In a ruling issued on January 6th, that three judges panel from the 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals found that the drivers were entitled to compensation under California law because Walmart had exercised control over their schedules during mandated layovers and other breaks. State law requires that employees be paid a minimum wage covering the entire time they are under an employer's control. Cases such as these hinge on the magnitude of an employer's control rather than if an employee is required to work. The driver class has argued they should be paid the additional wages, which would be equal to the difference between Walmart's layover fee and the minimum wage they would be entitled to under the state law. The ruling covers employees who drove for Walmart from 2004 to 2015, and it is the latest action in a case that stretches back well over a decade. The panel dismissed Walmart's claim that the drivers who are already well paid by industry standards should have the disputed wages effectively rolled into their salaries. The panel also brushed aside the retailer's argument that the federal law preempts state jurisdictions over such matters. Next, we have the writing for the panel. Judge Eugene E. Seiler cited language in Walmart's driver's pay manuals demonstrating that the company exercised control over their drivers even when they were not on the road. For example, drivers were required to obtain company pre-approval before taking layovers at home. Seiler noted the judge wrote that there was sufficient evidence for the jury to find that Walmart had applied the policies stated in its manual and thus had control over the employers, or employees, I should say. In a nod to the unique nature of California law, Seiler acknowledged that a key part of Walmart's argument that drivers should not be compensated during periods when federal and state statutes require them not to work has logical appeal, but it does not follow California law. The panel heard arguments in the case last August. In a statement late on January 6, Walmart said it believes that its drivers are paid in compliance with California law and often in excess of what California law requires. The company also cited its drivers' elevated wages as evidence of its generosity. Walmart said in the statement that it is reviewing the panel's opinion before moving forward with a possible appeal. Like, subscribe, comment here at Life Choices.